We are live. Hello and welcome. This is the Vegan Steven podcast. Hello and welcome on Instagram and YouTube. This is the pre-show. I hope you enjoy what you're hearing. Hello and welcome to the Vegan Steven podcast. It is a gorgeous day outside today. It is the 3rd of the 3rd, 2020. The time is 14:36. That's 20 to 3-ish or something. Fantastic day to be alive. It's sun shining. All the things are happening. And man, it's a good old job. It's a good old life we live. So we'll have a look at the flipping. We'll have a little look at the news and all that business. Yeah. We'll see what happens. It's improvised, so I do used to flesh off the bone like a vegetable. I do used to sedate my emotions, sterilize my thoughts till I saw a horror show. Everyone was playing down. It was in the supermarket. Everyone desensitized for social standards. Well, politically correct's a fucking mess. For who? You can say I'm okay for using my brain. Cause I too used to flesh on the bone like a vegetable. I too used to sedate my emotions, sterilize my thoughts. Now I hate everyone, cause you don't care about anything. It was in the sanitation, baby, no. Well, politically correct's a fucking mess. For who? For what? So you can say I'm insane for using my brain. I know what you want. Well, I don't wanna be sedated. 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 I said I don't wanna be sedated. 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 For what? You can say I'm insane for using my brain. I know what you want. That goes out to all the old bus drivers in Ireland. You're doing all the public transport lads. Dart lose, lads. Fair play. Fucking say you're freezing your fucking balls off today, lads. Fair play to you. Anytime I get the bus nowadays, I go, geez, how you getting on there, lad? And he's freezing his arse off. He has a little heater for himself. Thank fuck. Has the match on there. So we're getting through it. We're getting through this winter, lads. It'll be alright. It's a cold one, but we're fucking getting through it. Vegan Stephen podcast is parody of a podcast. Vegan Stephen is a fictional character. All guests are allegedly fictional characters. All characters and events in the show, even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. Celebrity voices are impersonated. Party of the following program contains coarse language and useless content should not be viewed by anyone. That is right. We are here. We're on the energy drinks. We're on mysterious blue cans. It's of mystery. Don't be at things. We are live. Subscribe. As always, we are plagued with handwritten letters saying I would love to comment, but I smashed my screen from smashing that like button so hard, and people's phones are broken. There's a backlog of lawsuits against Vegan Stephen just purely to do with broken PC monitors. People are just throwing shit at wherever they have in their hand. They're just fucking dropping it and hitting that like button, and it's getting messy. Car accidents have got involved apparently. And you just know, you know it's live. You know it's live television when your owl lad's fucking calling you. The owl lad isn't convinced that doing videos on the internet's like a real thing. He's still like, geez, what's all this mess? Just not being bad or whatever, but just like, you know the way like no matter what you do, your parents are just kind of like, sure, he's off messing. He's off messing. He's all off. He's ashamed, black sheep, ashamed of the family or some shit. I don't know. Who knows? But basically, what happened there, for anyone who didn't know, I record the. I'm still getting all the technical stuff tightened up, and for some reason I'm recording for the Instagram live feed. I have my actual phone video recording the laptop screen, because I haven't. It's on my to-do list to get the fucking things all linked up, and Vegan Stephen is coming to Twitch, which is owned by Amazon Prime, so you can, if you're linked up with that, it's fucking handy out. So it'll be streamed on Amazon Prime, Twitch and all that thing. It'll be, what else? Currently, it's streamed live every single day at a random time, which is kind of cool, because you can comment on all things. Let's make sure the YouTube chat is up. But basically, the lad who gave birth to me or something was calling me on the phone, and the phone is used to record the Instagram live feed. It's a bit like, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the space race. Was it 1969? Was it 59? I think it was 69. Space race. There was a lot of conspiracy theories going around because NASA used there was a live feed, but they had a delay, and then they re-record the live feed the same way I'm doing it, like one camera recording off another camera, and the quality went down as one can imagine. So the comments are live and open and all the rest of it. Excuse me. Double checking all the things here. We had money consistency. Dr. Boogie called in there last night, and we had an episode. Two new episodes have been added to pentatonic scales have been added to the Make Music Now playlist, and Pentatonic scale is there, and just updates. It's all there. Let me go again. How you feel about this new fucking possible merch coming up? It's still in the design process, but it's looking alright. Like it's looking alright. And then we got these lads. See-through jobs. How are you getting on? But yeah, I mean, tightening up the design. These are all just prototypes. You know what I mean? But yeah, there you are. Just not reinventing the wheel, just kind of doing what works. A slight alteration. 3 tweaks to avoid copyright and move on. Or if you're in China, no tweaks, just copy. Damn! Just references, there's no copyright law. Apparently. Anyway. And I've been hearing some wild conspiracy theories about things, but you won't get into all that fear mongering. So, what's going on in the world right now today? There's no Taoiseach or something. I don't really know what's going on there. They're deciding if they're going to have a new election or whatever. This thing everyone's talking about, this thing called coronavirus or whatever. Loads of conspiracies going around. And yeah, there you are. Right now, yeah. Yeah. Good time to be alive, I must say. It's a good time. Good time to be hitting the... Who said hitting the wife? That would be rude. That's a rude and inappropriate joke. Get out. Can't have that such lowbrow humour here. Alright, here we go. What's fucking... Any headlines going? Bit of Leopard's Town. The stabbing at Leopard's Town. Indonesia... most active volcano. Alright. And not only that, there's also what? That can't be right. Okay. Let's have a read of this. This is quite peculiar. A teenage band in Dublin urged to self-isolate after contact with the old Carnavoid 19 patent. Members of a teenage band in Clontarf, North Dublin, have been issued advice to self-isolate. The Health Service Executive written to the members of the community of the musical group, urging them to self-isolate as the precautionary measure. Alright. All members of the band who attended a practice session. How big is this fucking band? Like, is this like a few lads in a shed, like, or is this like a fucking orchestra? HSE, usual stuff. A number of fake letters on advice being issued in response to coronavirus have been circulated online. And earlier today, health officials told media outlets that have details particular letters were fake. What the fuck's going on? There's fake letters going around? Alright, I'm intrigued. We're going in. Let's get your scuba gear ready. What's happening? Holy flip-flops. I didn't even know there's any bands in Clontarf. Rachel O'Meara says, all that effort to make a fake letter, and for what? Some people clearly have too much time in their hands. Rachel O'Meara, the person needs to be tracked and fined. Iran, students looking for 2 weeks off. Oh, okay. So it must have been a hoax. The decision to close the school for 14 days is precautionary, and one arises pupils and teachers have had direct contact with the confirmed case. Over siblings not attending school, concerned parents and other members of the community are not regarded as contacts and commute to their daily routines as normal. He is a student at School Katrina in Glasnevin, Dublin 9. School yesterday began a 2-week closing period as a precautionary measure. Holy shit! I still don't understand how many people are in this band. Because they're a musical group, and then they're a band, and then, I don't know. I think that was just kind of an eye-catching headline. They're not telling us. Anyway, reading some comments. Paul Cunningham, 100 and something upvotes. In other countries, spreading misinformation about coronavirus is dealt with severe punishments. I doubt Ireland would give out anything beyond a fine or a suspended sentence for doing the same. Alright. Patrick says, if they did, they'd have to lock up half of RTE. Cheapers. Did you see Claire Bryan last night? In a simulation, she had a nose swab. Was sent home as a mild case of self-isolation. Job done. What? Nobody bothered to mention that currently 17% of all open cases of severe or critical. No patient questions asked about availability of ICU beds. A complete whitewash. At least the UK are being honest, and the PM is taking questions from the press. Right, Loop says, turns out the letter wasn't fake at all. Justice Mickey in response says, piss up and Bury springs to mind when it comes to the HSE. Jesus. Not My Ireland says, it's not fake. Department of Health make a mistake, lied to the media when they said it was a hoax. He have just admitted to it. How can we trust them now? So they said it was a hoax, then now it is real? I'm confused. Watching 12 News this 2 hours ago on Virgin Media, and they are showing people in hospital being treated in their room in China, also showing people in isolation room, faces all being shown, and we can't get told the bleeding area or school where the case was being discovered here until it was all over social media. Just don't understand all the cloak and dagger carry on. Stop an old panic, perhaps. Alright, Bernard Sweeney says, doesn't mean China are doing it right. You tell everyone where it is and panic and stigma. But it's all over social media where it is. Mary Looper's daughter goes there. I knew SF were toxic, but yeah, taking it to the next level or whatever. Kate says, maybe the HSE were a little more transparent and had the sense to use terminology, as always, to give out updates. And I, for one, am alert, as always doing. In Singapore, we have less of the tomfoolery. Paul says, have you not looked at the website and seen their posts on the social media? Marcus says they do use technology, constantly post on Twitter and the website. I don't use Facebook, but I'm sure they post there as well. Ricky says, apparently it's not fake now. HSC don't know what's happening, I'd say. That's 1 hour ago. Right, so there's been an outbreak. Does the school shut down for 2 weeks or something? And Blue Exile says, I hope Coldplay self-isolate, which is gas. Self-isolation. Alright, Paul says, RTE News at 1 saying this notice is real. And that was 1 hour ago. Fergal Bowers, RTE News report it's true and not a hoax. Jeepers, alright. Other new situations now saying it wasn't a hoax. What the hell? RTE News. Alright, yeah. Alright, just keep going on and on. Let there be no panic. Chris Timor. Alright, so you get the idea. There's a... Alright. Okie dokie. Any other crack? Scooby-Doo-Boo-Boo-Boo-Boo. Who? World Health Organization. World in uncharted territory as coronavirus continues to spread. Alright. There you have it. It's spreading. Any other crack, lads? Alright. Right. So a bit of that. Oh shit. Oh damn. Fuck. Man, it's really fucking things up, isn't it? Anyway, there's a lot of panic. Health officials meet parents of children who attend schools shut over coronavirus. And this says something about Glasnevin. Scooby-Doo-Boo-Boo. So 3,000 people have died worldwide. And 8,800 have been infected. HSE advise. Scooby-Doo-Boo-Boo. Anyone who knows that they have been in close contact with a confirmed case within the last 14 days, holy shit, the last 2 weeks. Lippers. Coughs, shortness of breath, fever should isolate themselves from other people. This means going into a different, well-ventilated room with a phone, because you will need to update your status on Snapchat and do like coronavirus outfits, different styles, what shoes go with the fashion faux pas of the corona job, corona selfies and so on. So make sure you have the phone there, pack of John Player Blue, 6-pack of Dutch Gold. You definitely want the charger there, you don't want to be left out. So let's see what else we have. Alright, phone your GP. Jeez, the poor GPs. Fuck me. Phone the GP or emergency department. No. Oh Jesus. Alright, fucking hell. This sounds expensive. In medical emergency, if you have severe symptoms, do that stuff, yeah. Close contact means either face-to-face contact, so kissing, or a bit of that. Spending more than 15 minutes within 2 meters of an infected person. Fucking hell. So if you got the bus in the last fucking 2 weeks, you're fucked. Or the Lewis around. Oh, Jesus. Man, I was only on the bus fucking... Oh my god. Anyway, sure, look. We'll see. Close contact means either face to face, spending 15 minutes or or within 2 meters of an infected person. Oh my gosh. Living in the same house as an infected person. Bum bum bum. So the scaremongering is out. And is it just? Who knows? Darren Haney, 500 upvotes. We'll give him 500. We'll round him up. Says, so to help deal with the panic about the spread of the virus, they brought lots of people who potentially have been exposed to the virus together in one place, risking more exposure and thus creating more panic. Whoa, look, whoa. Maybe chair a conference, online webinar thing, feckin' smoke signals. Feckin' smoke signals. I love this lad. Fair play, Darren Harvey. Sending smoke signals, anything would be better, question mark. Astounding logic. Man, this lad's a comment master. May Vernal says, I was just thinking the same myself. And we also don't need to know the name of the patient. Grand. Visiting my mom in Canada, and they have 20 cases and all this stuff. Alright. Grand. People, yeah. It's a lot of people are asking, should I travel? And it's kind of like, you know you shouldn't, and you just want me to say you should to make you feel better. But you know you shouldn't. I know you shouldn't. You're gonna do it anyway. We both know you shouldn't do it, but you're gonna do it anyway because you have to or whatever. And this is just fucking life, isn't it? Doctor-patient confidentiality ish. Let's try the pub. Alright, Max says HSE at its best. How to make situation even worse in 2 steps. Clueless. Flippin' hell. Harsh. Or maybe not harsh enough. Who knows? Charlotte Carnes says, well, they'll be grand in the USA as Mike Pence and the coronavirus team are praying to keep it away. So grand. ... Ah, Mike Pence. Is he some boy? Oh. Fair play to him. David Jordan says, Vietnam's government released this nice video about how to combat the coronavirus. Oh, it's really, really good. They have all these fucking hand signals and it's fucking smashing. It's so catchy as well. It was John Oliver did a piece on it. Oh, it's so smart. They want, instead of brainwashing, they're just, I don't know. It's just a really good ad. Emergency. Oh my gosh. The phone has shut itself and it says no. It says no. It says emergency. No more. Jeez, people are People are having a lot of feels about this corona job, aren't they? They're having a feel and a half. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For factual information, says Nuala, European Centre of Disease Prevention and Control (ECDC) website say the daily risk assessment of it. Alright. Holy flip. I don't know what's happening here, but the equipment's about to fucking catch fire. That's mad. Holy Jesus, what is going on here? That's something else, I must say. Yeah. Let's see where we're getting on. Scooby-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Skilly-doo-boo-doo-doo. Skidoo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Alright. So, yeah, bit of that. We'll have a little, what's Russia up to? Not what's Russia up to. What's Russia's interpretation of the facts? Is it the same as Ireland's interpretation of the facts? Who knows? We'll find out. Austrian and stuff. Register and keep working. Russia's foreign agents law protects from outside meddling, doesn't infringe on anyone, Putin says. Alright. Time to make in India. Modi puzzles 137 million followers by saying he may give up Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. India's internet savvy PM Narendra Modi had said it on social media and stuff. So there you are, a bit of that. And is there anything else going on today? A lot of clickbait. Any crack on Wikipedia, we'll find out. Here we go. Former president of Egypt has died, age 91. Hosni Mubarak, fair play to him. Delhi, India have daily riots, primarily targeting protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act. Okay. 46 people are killed and more than 200 others are injured in front of northeast Delhi, India, during riots primarily targeting protests against Citizenship Amendment Act. Alrighty-yo. So there you are. And let's talk a bit about Tourette syndrome there as well. So you're getting all your bits and bobs there on the Wikipedia homepage. Your daily allowance of all the bits and bobs. Lovely stuff. And not only that, will we see what's the Irish Times have to say? Met Aaron, it's -4 this week in temperature. Banned self-isolating. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Scooby dip and dip it, bip, bip, boom. Scooby dip it, dip, bip, boo. Do pigeons mate for life? Who knows? I'm asking the real questions. Right, we're having a look at the Irish Times big news page here. We're seeing if it's loading. Every time I click on ask you to sign up and turn off my ad block, and I just say, fuck this, and I leave. We'll see how it feels today. What's it got to say for itself today? We're on the main page. It's the Irish Times. Here we go. It seems to just be saying all the stuff that we said already, using different words. So, from coughing and sneezing to paid leave, how employers and employees should respond to coronavirus. Oh my god. Schools cut their losses and cancel tours abroad after a student comes home with virus. Can't rule off layoffs and drop-in bookings. So there you are. Duke and Duchess of Cambridge touched down in Ireland for a 3-day visit. Oh, Jesus. Right, that's possibly today or something, who knows. All the best of them. Let's see. Some horse racing going on. Bit of violence. And anything else happen? Few things to do it. Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? A few people's gaffs. Have a look in this person's gaff. Here's a bit of sport. And a bit of farming. Super. Worried about getting sick. A few articles like that. What should you do if you get sick? And some articles like that. And there's some pieces on Jabers. They're wearing the old coronavirus masks in the hijabs. Which right, anyway. What's going on here? Okay, Ian O'Doherty or something. Will we see the white smoke signalling a decision, or is Leo waving the white flag? Who knows? Margaret Sullivan. Dangerous and unhinged. Trump believes that media is fanning virus fear to take him down. Alright, so we got a bit of stuff there. And, yeah, lots of pictures of people sneezing. And, oh man! No way! Irish Rail released CCTV footage of car crashing into level crossing barrier in Roscommon. Let's give it a look. I shall be the judge on this. I don't know is he just going to crash in the... So there's like a car driving, right? I can't show it on the box, unfortunately. Did someone die? I don't know. We're going to have a little look anyway. I think I've been swindled. I think they sent me on a wrong goose chase. There's someone in Ireland anyway driving... They're after sending me on a GAA wild goose chase here. So, we'll never know what happened. We'll never know. Man, how did I end in the sports section? Man, it's gone. We'll never know. Alright. So, I guess just imagine something entertaining to do with a car and things. Man coughing. Grand. The article in the Examiner. Looks boring as fuck. No recommendations to cancel regular events, they say. Oh! So, yeah, the old coronavirus spread's gone up by like 50% overnight in fucking Italy or something. Well, that's... Who knows? Yeah. I was confused about this because it was saying shit like alright, should we have a look at this one? I'll have a look at this one. Opening a package from China. So it says here, okay. Free masks do nothing protect you. Can you protect against the coronavirus? It's slightly worse than the normal flu. Okay. The Pope has coronavirus. What the fuck? Pope Francis has cancelled all major engagement in recent days as he battles an apparent cold. Fuck. The Vatican has been quick to shoot down speculations that the Pope has coronavirus. Oh, damn. We'll have to vaccinate soon. Jesus. Alright, sure, we'll see what's going on in the comment section. Jane says, why would they be arsed going to the bother of doctoring online newspaper articles? What sort of tool would you want to be? Man, there's all these fucking weird ass conspiracies coming around and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, Patrick says, not naming the school and location of the case was a monumental screw up by the Department of Health and Media at the time when trust was established. And yardy. Alright, anyone else have stuff to say? Connor says, good article. There's a lot of misinformation out there. A lie will be halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. Fuck. That was well put. People are idiots. Social media amplifies idiocy, says Dara O'Brien. Alright, so there's some stuff for you to have and I'll mull over with. People are saying things and they feel very strongly about them. That's the Vegan Stephen podcast. It's here every day. Tickle that old like and subscribe, comment buttons. Alright. Yeah, good bit of fear fever going around with the old corona job, I must say. Yeah. There's conspiracies going around that it was made in a lab. There's all sorts of fucking wild shit going around. Man, the earth's just wild. Examiner, from coughing and sneezing to paid leave, how employees do all these things or whatever. See what the comments say. Wash your hands. Don't touch your eyes and shit. Alright. Here we go. Is there any comments to be had? I think I'm on the wrong website. I think I'm stuck on this slow ass Irish Times website. Ah well. Irish Times. You're a good while you lasted. Every time I put something down, the keyboard starts giving out. Alright, what's happening? What's happening? Wandering after school's all I ever wanted to, in your white dress, in your white dress. Please yourself. Stock up your shelves with frozen fruit. It's coming. It's It's another one. Speaking Steve podcast. It's every day. It's fucking it's March, man. It's another month. It's the third month. I don't know if it's a short month or a long month, but some people get very concerned about how many days are in a month. There you are. People are up on a heap about a load of stuff on the news, and other people don't know what's going on. Man, it's nice. I think knowing the news is kind of addictive or something. As I'm kind of reminiscing about not knowing about the news. It was kind of go crack because something very nice in imperfection, isn't there? This guitar is pretty woefully out of tune, man. People are freaking out over this thing. But yeah, if history's on to go by, I was studying Ebola, I was studying fucking swine flu, bird flu, and they all got fucking sorted. Sure, anyway. And I didn't even know any of them were going on, because I never fucking, I was just like, news, that's boring. Even though people died and stuff. I don't know. Live. In fact, Daniel Radcliffe says no recommendations to cancel major events or gatherings over coronavirus. That is 27 minutes ago. So there you are. Not gonna lie, I fucking was panicking. I got it yesterday. You know, you have a cough and you're like, oh fuck, what was that? And then you get a little pain in your stomach. You're a little bit late for lunch or something. You're like, I'm hungry. Is that hunger or is that the coronavirus? I'm not sure. Just looking around you, waiting for coronavirus, just going, gotcha! And then you have it. And somehow, if you jump out of the way at the right time, you'll just miss it. And you won't have it. Man, human mind's something powerful altogether, isn't it? I was genuinely concerned about having the coronavirus, just because it's what I've been like reading and obsessing about and all this fucking bullshit. And then I was like, coming up with all these stupid conspiracies. Just been like, here. They said it can't be passed through animals, but it came from a bat. And they're testing the cure on ferrets. But yet they say it can't be passed through animals. I'm very fucking confused here. Because there's a big article about how it's grand to, open packages from China. I've already opened a load of packages from China, so whoops. And they're saying it won't be passed through pets and all that. It's fucking grand. But sure, we'll see what happens. And then, apparently yesterday, there was some article out, in the middle of the night saying, yes, Italy's numbers have doubled and just last night or something. But like I said, I don't know if that's the released actually to it. Yeah. And these things are rans. There's loads of politicians have gotten sick on TV, coughing and shit. Loads of politicians and shit have got it, and basically they're coughing on TV and saying it's grand, don't worry about it, and they're coughing and it's like, oh jeez, what's going on here? It's just, I think it's the 2 week incubation period that's fucking things up, because normally if you have a cold you have it the next day or something, but with this shit you don't know for 2 to 3 weeks if you caught it or not, so it's like. And then allegedly China's being very quiet about the facts, so we don't really know what we're dealing with, because apparently it's been knocking around since December and they thought it was SARS around January, and then they were trying to keep it quiet, and then it kept spreading, and now it's fucking in Italy, and now it's in Japan, and now I'm looking at the fucking iPad and it's the school I allegedly grew up in, and they're saying on that road or whatever, that school shut down, and that a school that may be near me right now is shut. So if I was trying to catch coronavirus right now, I could just go around licking lampposts around the area or something, and I could get it. If I was trying to get it. I know it sounds really silly or whatever, but I don't know. I guess that doesn't even spread via lamppost licking. But it's just really hitting home, because do you know 9/11 happened? There was some lads throw themselves into a big load of towers and all the rest of it, and you're like, right, that's that's on TV, that's far away or whatever. But when some lads start doing kamikaze pilot job into fucking the building beside your gaff, you're just like, oh fuck, this is no longer any conspiracy or anything. They can see this first hand information, this stuff's fucking something weird shit going on here. So yeah, there's conspiracies going around that was developed in a lab and all this shit, and but yeah, there's zero proof, and the SARS virus started off in the same way and it got resolved or whatever. Ebola was like a world threat and it got resolved. So looking at history, it's all grand. The only major long term effect seems to be that the Chinese economy will take a hit for the next little while. But everything bounces back with time and so on. But man, last week on the podcast I was like not worried, not even worried at all. And now it's like in the same county. It's in County Dublin. Like schools are getting shut down. I was like, oh fuck. I was talking to a delivery lad. I was like, how's the food supply going? And he's like, yeah, it's grand now, but there's gonna be some panic next week when the supply gets shut down because they're gonna be closing off borders and shit just to like contain shit or whatever. So there's gonna be a bit of panic over food. In China, they're welding doors shut of, if you can imagine, this apartment block towers or whatever, and they're welding the doors shut to stop people coming out to keep it contained. And then they go knocking door to door, seeing who has the coronavirus, and they test their temperature. And if you have a temperature, they take you out and to be processed or whatever, and into a van driven away or whatever. And some people have to be like lifted out kicking and screaming and shit, like, because they don't want to go. They don't know what's going to happen or whatever. And then there's loads of really strange Chinese government media. It says on YouTube like this video is like paid for by the Chinese government media and shit. And they keep going like, oh, there's so much food for hospitals, for people in hospital, and they keep doing real close-ups of all these like lavish portions. And then they say stuff like, it's really brainwashy, it's really confusing to watch. Like, they play all this like triumphant music and shit, and it's just very confusing. And you're kind of like, is this the right perspective? I'm told this is brainwashing, but what if the stuff I'm being told is brainwashy? And I guess somewhere in the middle is the actual truth, but it's very confusing to know what's going on when everyone has a different story, interpretation of reality and all these things. But yeah, sure, fucking it's a bit of crack. But it's fucking scary enough, some of the sites, like, apparently how it's working in China is they closed off Wuhan or whatever it is months ago. And it's even though they closed it off, it's still spreading all over fucking China. It's just like, fucking hell. Should I do a bit of crack anyway? Zombie apocalypse job. It's sure something to write home about, isn't it? Welding apartment block doors shut. It's fucking wild. Just taking people out of the gaff and bringing them to be fucking brought to hospital or whatever. There's some staged video anyway on the internet, and they're like, we don't need to look after people because they're like, they can look after themselves. They're just living in this like self-containment thing, and I guess they're right. And I don't know. I just see loads of really weird stuff, like everyone's just saying, yeah, the government's brilliant, and there's loads of close-ups and loads of food to show that, because people are concerned that they won't have any food because food's very hard to get, and that's why people are eating fucking bats in the first place, because bats allegedly historically are like an incubator for like new like viruses and fucking wild shit, and the reason why it breaks out in things like fucking illegal markets is because illegal markets are the kind of place where they wouldn't wash their hands because it's not up to health and safety code scratch or whatever. So when people aren't washing their hands, there's cross-contamination between meat and different animals, and there's more chance for a wild pastry just to happen because people aren't washing their hands. And you can buy like a box of fucking live animals or whatever to be eaten. I don't know I can't remember what specific species it is. But yeah, I don't know what to say. It's very very interesting. Very interesting. And that's the end of the Vegan Stephen podcast. Well, thank you very much. I'm delighted to have you here once more. And I'm delighted. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, comment. Patreon's downstairs, merch.